Hi everyone, so today we have an interesting video. So we have here MAC's collection from a few months ago, and when I saw this I was so in love with the packaging I had to buy it, and I did. I looked for it everywhere every single day, and then it finally was available and I purchased it. To be honest, I was a little let down about the quality, but the packaging was so beautiful I didn't mind. But then the other day I was searching online and I found this PRIMARK one. And to be honest, I didn't know what to think. I was extremely upset because I paid 52 euros for this and this only cost me £10. Well, 10 euros. After crying a lot, I just knew I had to buy this and compare both of them. Because, as I said before, I wasn't really happy with the quality of the eyeshadows on the MAC palette. I think they are good, but I was expecting more from it. I don't know, I never had a MAC eyeshadow palette. This was my first palette by MAC, and I was expecting a lot. I was expecting extremely pigmented eyeshadows, and that's not what I got. I looked online for the swatches and they were beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And that's not what I got. So when I found this and I saw the price tag, I was like...
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
So I had to buy it, and at first I was going to buy a lot more from the collection because from the price I paid for this palette I could have got almost the entire collection of Primarks. But when I got there, the colors were so different than what I saw online that I decided not to pick it up anything else. I also have one lipstick from MAC's collection, and I was thinking of buying one from Primark's, but the colors were so off that I didn't think any color would look good on me. I didn't think it would suit me, so I didn't pick it up even though the price was amazing. I'm going to make a look with both palettes and let's see if they actually compare in the eye, if Primark's pigmentation is better or if it's not, or I don't know. Let's see if I got ripped off. I'm going to do one eye with MAC's eyeshadow palette and one with Primark's eyeshadow palette. I'm also going to insert some pictures somewhere on my side for you to see both closer and for you to be able to compare both colors. I believe this is still available at Primark to shop, but I'm not sure. Maybe it's sold out. I don't know. So if you want this, look for it. Maybe you will find it. But if you wanted this and you couldn't get it because of the price tag or because it was sold out, then get this. So I'm going to use the MAC collection lipstick that I bought from the same collection. I don't have one from Primark, as I said before, so we can't compare the lipstick, but we can compare the eyeshadow, and let's see. So I'm going to use the MAC eyeshadow palette on my left eye and the Primark one on my right eye. So I'll start with this shadow here. I will use the shade Valley of the Goddess on my crease as my transition shade. I'm sorry, I had to take my glasses off, obviously. Anyway, let's use Valley of the Goddess as my crease shade because there is one shadow that is extremely close to it on the Primark one. So let's see. I do like MAC eyeshadow, but I was expecting a little more pigmentation, especially on the gold shadow, because it was, honestly, it was the shadow that made me want to buy the palette, and I did not get it, and I was extremely sad about it because I was expecting that. So I'm going to do like a soft, easy look because I do have to go out. Next up, I will use the shadow Cork because once again there is one that is really close to it on the Primark palette. I will use this on the outside of the eye just to deepen it a little bit. Let's see. I don't know how the shadows on the Primark palette will perform, so I'm starting with my eyes first so that I can take away any excess if there is any. And just so you know, I don't normally start with my eyes depending on what palette I'm using, the types of colors I'm using. Oh boy. Well, let's see how they perform without primer. That's even more exciting, isn't it? I often use my finger on it because it is extremely soft, so I just apply it with my finger. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is like an extremely simple look, and it's nothing that makes me feel extremely proud that I've created it, but it's a soft look, a pretty look that you can do whenever you're in a rush. Next up on the Primark eye, we will use similar shades. Let me take this off. Still haven't done this because I was waiting for this video. Here it is. I will use the shade Bluster as my transition shade. Then I will use the shade Gale. So Bluster is this pink shade and Gale this brown shade. They are similar to the Primark one. And then I think I'm going to use Flood, which is this one right here. The Primark one, although it is similar, it is a little bit more on the pinkish side. So right at the bat, I don't see a lot of pigmentation, but I didn't see it in the MAC palette as well, so I don't know. The fact that we get a €10 palette against a 52 euros palette is quite amazing by itself, you know. So yeah, now I'm using Gale, as I said, as the brown shade on the end of the eye to deepen the color a little bit. Let's see how it performs. I don't know if it is giving me something, I don't know. Because I don't have many brushes, so I'm using the same brush. And I'm not sure if the pigmentation is coming from the MAC eyeshadow that we used before, or if this is coming from this eyeshadow. I'm not sure. But it is like a more orangey type of brown than the MAC eyeshadow. I do feel like I'm having to go in for the color a lot more on the Primark eyeshadow. I'm now using the shade, what was it called? The shade Flood, which is this one, the shimmery one. I don't know if you can see, but they are a little different. This one is the MAC eyeshadow one, and this is the Primark one. The Primark one is a little more, I don't know, in the finger it looks a bit more watery, if that makes sense, and it looks a little different. Let me see if this one, yeah, this is also not the right one. Let's use Flood. I don't know. Can you see it? Can you see a difference? What do you think about it? I might do film with my phone or something, a little close-up of the look so you can see it better, but let me know. Well, here's the thing. I'm not extremely sold on the Primark palette, but it isn't that different from the MAC eyeshadow palette. And for the price tag, I was expecting it to be a lot worse. And yeah, so I'm quickly going to do the rest of my face off camera since we are focusing on the eyes today and on the eyeshadow palettes. But I will show you what I've used on my face. I don't know if you can see, but this is the time right now. I will check up in a few hours, maybe after I met my friend. I will check up with you and we will see how it all looks. So this is the final look. As I said, it is a really simple look, quick look. I don't have much time, but so this is the final look. My dog wanted to join in. This is the final look. I'm sorry, you can hear him breathing. This is the final look. As I said, it is a really simple and quick look, so don't expect it to be full glam. I will show you the products I use. Yeah, let's see how this wears off. So these are the products I've used. I will leave a list of them in the description box, so if you want to see them, check it out. I'm sorry about the lighting. So this is a little close-up of the makeup I'm wearing. So this is the MAC eye. This is the Primark one. What do you think? Do you think there is a difference? Let me know. So a little close-up. Primark one, MAC one. Let's see how they wear, if they wear any different. Remember, I did not use eye primer. I forgot. So bad. But let's see how they wear. Hi. So it is already 7:10, so a few hours have passed since I last spoke to you. How do I feel? I think that both shadows look still amazing, which is incredible since I did not use primer, but especially the Primark one. Can you see? It's this eye, it's Primark MAC. I do feel that since I did not use any primer, it is holding up very well. Given the price tag and everything, looks amazing. There's no creasing yet. As you can see, both eyes still look fairly the same. They still look good. Yep, I like it. I'm honestly surprised. Yeah. I don't know how longer I will have my makeup on. You probably can hear my dog, but I don't know. Jesus. I don't know how longer I will have my makeup on, but if I can do another checkup, I will. So, yeah. I'll see you in a bit. Hi again. So it's 9:30 and I think this is going to be my last checkup. I think I'm gonna go take my makeup off and watch Shane's video. I haven't watched that yet. And yep, I think this is the last checkup. What do you think? How are you feeling? Tell me, let me know on the comments down below. I would love to read your thoughts on it, but I do think that it went surprisingly well. Remember, I did not use any eyeshadow primer, so the fact that neither eye has started creasing is impressive, especially the Primark side. As you can see, it still looks good. Still looks similar as the MAC eye, which is this one. Yeah. Look, for the price, what more could you ask for? Right, so this is going to be the end of this video. Give it a like, subscribe, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye.